Hello, everybody. Welcome. This is LABRISH Live, where we talk about our favorite reality TV shows from a Black perspective. And at the moment, we are talking about Love is Blind Season 7 Reunion. Yes. Also, happy Halloween.
Yes.
Halloween like that. But any excuse for a little dress up. Serious. Guys, as you come in, make sure you book that live button, please. And Nana, what else do they need to do?
Okay, guys, you need to sign up to our YouTube membership. Yesterday, we had 10 gifted members. So that's bringing the numbers up. It would be great if we got 20. 20 new members today. I will put the link is in the chat now. It just costs $1.99. You get early access to an episode every week as well. As soon as we get to 200, we will start giving you exclusive deals and prizes, and we will be going live as well with our members, and we will do more watch-alongs too. So please sign up. Like, we're giving you a lot.
I think so. I think we are. Do you know what I mean? Guys, yes, obviously I'm Sade and this is Anna. We're tired because we were clearly up this morning doing the watch along with some of the members, which thank you so much for everybody that joined us. Really appreciate that. And we also recorded our latest episode of Your Aunties Can Never yesterday too. Which was very interesting, wasn't it, Nana?
Yes, it was. It was a good episode. I've actually started editing this morning, just like watching it back to see what the edit will be. And it's an interesting one. It gets a little bit heated. We had My Name is China on, and I still didn't get what his real name is out of him. But yeah, let's just call him Mr. China. Yes, it was spirited.
Spirited, is that you?
Yeah, that's my word for it.
Right, I'm still processing. But very quiet. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I was very quiet. I just needed to observe and just take in exactly what was happening. And what was being presented before us. And I'm not convinced. I think I'm still processing, but I don't think I'm convinced at all. Nah. But yeah, you guys are going to see that on.
So it will be going out on Friday, and still working out how it's going to be. You're not going to see the whole thing unless you're a member, and then you will see the spirited part of the conversation first, and then that will go out on another day as well. So yeah, it's a good one. It's a good exchange. If you like a little bit of a debate, we've got a new member.
Oh, come on. Love it. Yes. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Welcome to the family. Guys, welcome me to the family, please.
I can't wait for the app. So it's a good one. It is. There's a lot of bits to it. And even our normal episode as well is actually really good. Like, I wish we had got through all of our stories as well, because there was like some really good ones on the docket. So it's a good week overall. Watching back, I am like, this was a good week.
Yeah, for news. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
There's lots and lots to talk about. I would say Nana maybe was the most fiery in that episode. Which you don't usually get that title at all.
No.
It's definitely the most combative.
Yeah.
Dare I say?
Yeah. I was.
Definitely doubling down. Definitely not taking, just not pulling any punches at all. Which, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Interesting. Very, very interesting. But yeah, it will be good to hear what you guys think as well, kind of thing. I think, I don't know, I'm just learning anyway. But like, I feel like Yeah, I think like when I'm very unsure, I'm quiet. Do you know? Kind of thing, because I actually don't want to offend. I think like part of it is just like if we've invited someone on our platform, I actually don't want to offend them because they are actually our guest. Do you know what I mean? So like I feel like there's I think I need to figure that out, or maybe I don't know, because everyone has
yeah, there's four of us. I think we all will play into where we're comfortable. And definitely, like, as I was saying to him, I've been a debater for a very long time. And so all the shit that he's saying, dude, like from teenager, there was men saying the same thing. Like, this is a trope. So let's have real convos. We've got a new member.
We got a number one. Thank you so much. Look at this.
Let me set a goal. Welcome, Annndddd. Welcome. Look at that. Look, we only need 18 more.
Wow. Come on. We can do it today. Come on, guys. We can absolutely do it today. Yeah. I think, everybody has their roles, boy. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Yeah, so yeah, definitely. Is definitely one to watch. Oh, Angela, thank you so. We love you back. Definitely one to watch. Definitely one to watch probably a couple of times.
Yeah.
So much was said.
It's actually a lot. It's it's an interesting one. I wonder how people will take it. I wonder that. I mean, he seemed fine afterwards.
He's gonna seem fine. You know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of I just need to check if it was past 5 minutes, but yeah. But it reminded me of Pearly Things, when we went on Pearly Things. It reminded me of that. Although, to be fair, I was definitely more vocal there. And I think I'm just mindful of like, because I see those men as the enemy. Do you know what I mean? Whereas I don't want to see this guy as the enemy. Do you know what I mean? I actually don't. Like, I think in my hearts of hearts, I actually don't. And it's just like that balance between like what you're putting out, so who you saying you are, and what you're doing in the world. That is not aligned. And like, I get where you was coming from in that you're on this path, but I think my thing is, what are you? Do you know what I mean? And like, you're at the very beginning, so that doesn't mean you're going to stay on the path. It actually doesn't. Do you know what I mean? So like, yeah, I'm just like, I don't know. I can't be like, hey, give me a hug. Like, I just can't. Like, no. I need to see time. I need to see it over time. But yeah.
Let's see. Let's see where he is, as AK said, next year. I'm giving him a couple of months.
I'm not giving him a year. I'm giving him 2 weeks.
Yeah, you was like your next episodes.
Yeah. Bro. But yeah, anyway, sorry, yes. It's coming out Friday, tomorrow.
Yes.
Watch it. Let us know what you think. Definitely happy to compensate and go deeper if necessary as well. Okay, but guys, what are we here for today? We are talking about Love is Blind season 7, the reunion. Hopefully everybody has watched it by now. If not, this is your warning. Spoilers.
Sure,
This is spoiler.
Let me just do roll call for everybody that's in the chat and say hello now, because I'm starting from the beginning. We have Yvonne Wright came in bright and early. Sonia Barley, Hella Curls, Sora is here, Albert is here, Nicolette, Abner, LS is in the house, Mona Barr, Chandra, Abyss is here as well, Gilda. I don't see. Narissa is in the house, Zanika, and Monami, who signed up and is now a new member. Mad Gimme is in the house as well. Chantel C is here as well. Judy B is in the house. And then we have a new member, Angela 2, joined up as well. Thank you. Shantae is here. Let me see who else. Life of Budge is in the house as well. And Pat Julian as well.
Hey. Everybody. Okay, right. So, first of all, okay, give me one word. We haven't done this for a while. How you would sum up the reunion? What's your one word?
Oh my god. Okay.
You guys, put yours in the chat as well.
Overall, my one word is underwhelming. Yeah.
Do you want to give a few reasons why?
It was too laboured on certain people, and I did not need to find out what was going on with Bliss, Zack, Jessica, AD, Marshall, or whatever her name was, Jenny, or whatever it was. Didn't need to hear from them.
Yeah, I agree. My one word is gonna be lame, because it was just lame. And yeah, just vanilla, just basic, just absolutely lame. We got more, like, and everyone can attest to this, from Jessie Woo, what do you call it, Storytime with Ricky, and Queenie. You know, like, we actually got more from them. They actually done the work and the research, and do you know what I mean? Like, and dug deeper and got the real motherfucking tea. Like, so this was absolutely lame. Yeah.
Like shit. Like, they may as well have given us a combination of everything that was on TikTok, and that would have been the reunion for us all to watch.
Basically.
That would have been a hella great reunion to watch. Like, I was like, what are we doing here? Really? And we stayed up until 2:30 watching it, and then I couldn't sleep.
Exactly. Just up, just wide-eyed, like looking around, disappointed. You know what I mean? For a good reason. Oh my god. What are people saying?
Let me see. Okay, we have yes, Annndddd too also said underwhelming. Chandra said gaslighting. Yvonne said boring. Hella Carl said disappointed. Mary says chaos. Tama says bullshit. Monami says cringe-a-thon. Abna says chaos as well. Abby says waffles for real. And Nicolette said, why?
Honestly.
Oh my word. Gilda says diabolical. Debbie J says BS for real. Larissa says terrible. Yeah, yes, it was. Yeah. It was all of those words.
Really bad. It was absolutely bad. I think that they really need to learn. They need to get better at this. This is not season 7, right? They already literally announced by the end of the episode, season 8 is coming.
February.
Yeah, February.
So they're back to doing 2 a year.
Oh yeah, I guess, yeah. Yeah.
These guys, they don't learn.
No, they really don't. Oh, hey, Mad Gimme. How's Judy? How's it going? Okay, cool. So we'll start at the top. So first of all, we see Taylor and Garrett. Can't lie, I even speed watched it again. Boring, just absolutely boring.
I did this morning. Yes, I did your thing. It was on the speed.
Okay, good. Yeah. It was boring. Then what we wanted to see was Tyler and Ashley, basically just like understand where they are, what's happening. They are married. They have been married. They are married. They are together. They are happy together. Ashley basically made it very clear that she wasn't blindsided. She said that people saying that on the internet are insulting her intelligence, right? Yeah. Do you know what I mean? They also collectively admitted to lying, by saying that, you know, she knew everything beforehand. She was saying that he didn't want it on camera. She forced the issue for it to be on camera. She asked him the question, like, oh, do you know what your kids do the kids know what you look like? And that's why he said, oh, I think so. And he was lying. So it was a collective lie to the public. Do you know what I mean? With them, with Ashley, Tyler, production, and Vanessa and Nick, you collectively lied.
Yes.
Yes.
So if you think about the whole lie and her saying your sperm babies, she dubbed that term. Like, she put that out there. When you really think about it, Ashley is like a wicked stepmother. She's there. She's in that space of, like, you're the one that put that out there. So he didn't even want this on camera, and we would never know unless Bri came forward. Ashley put these kids on blast and his situation on Front Door Street and called them sperm babies. She did that.
We thought that term had come from him, but we don't know. We actually don't know. We really don't know. And it may be very likely that it has come from her. Like, do you know what I mean? He's obviously said that he's a sperm donor. Do you know what I mean? But the sperm babies term definitely comes from.
It's cruel. Like,
it's cruel.
Oh, overall, their interaction on that show, I was like, oh, Ashley isn't the woman I thought she was. Like, I was hugely disappointed with her. Actually, like in all of it, the smugness, the kind of way she was talking, I was like, oh.
She literally said, "That's my man. I'm gonna stick beside him." Actually, do you know what I mean? Like, it's all about me. I'm the one that's married. Do you know what I mean? I've got the ring. It seemed like she was that girl. Like, I've got the ring. He's mine. Like, whatever. Well, who knows? What did she say? Who knows? Who's going to have a better idea on things? Like the internet or me? Well, clearly the internet, babe. Because he's got outstanding court dates. Do you know what I mean? So, clearly. I was just... Anyway, disgraceful. Do you know, I was just... Yeah. I feel for them kids, man.
Is there ever a side to understand why Tyler hasn't been around his kids for a year, other than he's abandoned them to be with Ashley and she's cool with it? Could there be something from Tyler where he really is, I should, if for my own, I don't know, sanity, safety, whatever, I can't be around
the kids. If you don't want to be with Brie and you don't want to be her friend anymore, fine. But not the children. Not the children. Like, that is insane. That is absolutely... And it's way too easy. And it does fit those kind of, like, do you know what I mean? Those stories out there. It's just like for some guys, when they've had enough, they can just put that in the box and start again. That's exactly what he's doing. That is... And the only people that suffer are the children. Not the only, but like, they suffer the most because they're discarded. You know, there's unless your children are threatening you. Do you know what I mean? Like, what reason do you have not to be in your children's lives? And he
was there as well. The mind boggles, and we didn't get to the bottom of that because it's really easy for him to keep on saying, I don't want to involve the children. But you did, because you gave us that storyline.
Exactly. You was complicit in it. Whether you wanted to put it, and then also as well, this is what I'm saying, you're still a manipulator. Do you know what I mean? Like, seriously. Because even though Ashley looks like the person in control, I can't be 100% sure that she is, because you can do all sorts of Jedi mind tricks to make someone think that they're making this decision when it's actually you making the decision. Do you know what I mean? Because now all the heat's on Ashley, right? Do you know what I mean? Just like all the heat was on Brie, just like all the heat was on the ex-wife, and somehow Tyler is the person, oh, but I just done this nice thing. I just gave them life. I just gave the baby. That's all right. Do you know what I mean? Like, seriously. What about the threesomes, bruv? What about the cheating on your ex-wife, ex-fiance, and taking her to the baby reveal? Do you know what I mean? Not knowing that you had impregnated Bri. What about that?
Form for being a liar. Exactly. All of the evictions, the people you owe money to, like. But you know what it is? Why the heat is still on Ashley though? It's because the smugness that she's displayed on socials. He at least is putting up Bible verses. That's all he
can do. He needs deliverance.
This one's doing smarmy faces. Like, when you see her story today, it's full of basically her brethrens and fans being like, congratulations, we stand beside you, like, ignore the internet. That is her whole stories.
That's what she has to tell herself.
Awful.
She has to create that bubble. Do you know what I mean? Because otherwise the truth is too hurtful. The truth is too hurtful, that this man lied and manipulated to you on international television. Do you know what I mean?
It's crazy. Shantae says Ashley's head was bubbling so much from her bird brain overworking to keep her man. That is the truth.
It is the truth.
It was a sad display.
Oh, it was horrible.
Oh, Nick and Vanessa are so shit.
Oh,
the amount of probing ever. Like literally, I was literally like,
okay, that sounds like sense. That sounds normal. What are you talking about? And then Vanessa's just like, oh yeah, because I know how hard it is. But let's not start with you, yeah, because we all know how you got your man.
That's why you see all of the nodding heads that was pissing me off. All of the cast being, we're with you, Tyler. Like, what the hell? No. What about the children?
What about the children? This is the thing. And you know, I hate to be one of those people, but I literally am like, what about the kids? Seriously. There's some good comments here. Yeah, maybe grab a couple.
Who have you seen? What's the, hang on.
Oh,
let me scroll.
I see Jordan. Jordan saying the onus is squarely on Tyler. Shall I add it? Onus is squarely on Tyler. Ashley may be complicit, but she has relationship with the children or obligation to. She may not have a relationship. Sorry, I don't know if I'm reading that wrong.
Has not brought them into her life. She's weak for not requesting it.
Right. Okay. Got you.
Okay. Right.
Yeah. Yes. No. 100%. Like, I don't know, and like I obviously maybe there's not baby. Like, I had a stepmother, right? Do you know what I mean? Kind of thing. So I know the very negative version of that. Do you know what I mean? Where it's just hell for the children. Do you know what I mean? So I'm always skeptical of step parents anyway. And if you're not displaying this early on that is not a priority for you, it's just red flags. It's a red flag for her.
Yeah.
It's actually a red flag. So, but like, regardless of what Tyler is doing, like, this is your character, Ashley, and it's not on. It really isn't on at all. You should be, regardless of what Bright is doing to Tyler, like, you should actively and openly be saying, I want to build a relationship with the family. I want to help heal the family. If you're a Christian woman, wouldn't that be your approach?
I would hope it would be part of her purpose and walk and mission.
Right.
But she wants to talk like that all the time. I would hope that would be a part of it.
Exactly.
Because there is court documents that he actually legally put himself forward. I want to be God. I want to have these 3 children in my life.
Yeah.
You've got court over this. So no, you can't be like, I know what's going on. No, I'm judging you. Definitely. Because their whole summary, there was no children in that.
Yeah.
Dad said your daddy, who walked you down the aisle, he said he didn't even know Tyler had kids.
Right.
No. Why?
And that's what I thought. I thought she probably just didn't tell her dad. I think that your mama said Tyler big on his Brian McKnight.
A word. That's the truth. That's the truth.
It's giving. Seriously. He's just like, let me start again, man. Do you know what I mean?
Oh my word. Nicolette earlier on, I just read, she said that Ashley has been on her blocking thing because she blocked her in 2 minutes. And Ashley said it, innit? I'm out here blocking people. So yeah. Oh my word, that is crazy. Hang on, I just saw another one. Nicolette also said Ashley is one of those women. She wants a father to be a father to her children. Yeah. Yes, she is. And also asking, will Ashley go to court with Tyler on November the 15th? Will Tyler go to court?
Exactly. Will Tyler go to court? Seriously.
No.
Oh my God. Yeah, it was a lot. Tama said, also, can we talk about Jessica from Love is Blind season 1? She's a good example of a stepmom. She married a doctor who had children before and she's accepted them, and her and her man have a baby. Yeah, this is the thing. There's so many success stories out there. Do you know what I mean? Like, and I think it just shows, like, it will. I think it's hard to be a stepmother. Do you know what I mean? Like, or step parent. Let me just say that. Like, obviously, it works both ways. My dad was a step parent to my stepsisters. Like, do you know what I mean? And my stepbrothers and sisters. So, like, it is definitely hard. Do you know what I mean? But like, it's not impossible. Like, it you know, there's so many great stories, man. Do you know what I mean? There's so many success stories. So.
And you got to take it serious. Like one of my best friends, Charles, him and his missus, and now they have one child together. But he went into the relationship, and Tiano was like maybe 7 years old. He took that so serious. Like I'm not replacing his dad. His dad is there, but I have to be a father figure, and I'm taking this boy on like he's my son. You can't do it half-assed.
Yeah.
Like, you're committed to being a part of raising this child as well, and for her to kind of, you know, like be like, this is our business, it's just like, no, this is off, because you demanded that it came on camera, and now you want to be like, fuck off everybody. You want this as a storyline for the internet to look into.
Yeah,
so maybe you should have listened to Tyler.
maybe at one time,
because he knows what a mess his life is, but now that's a part of your life. So the one with all the money and all the brains, I think you need to start paying for them kids.
Yeah, bro. Let's see, because as was it Simone on Jessica Wu's show, the lawyer, she said if she hasn't bought a house yet, they can't buy a house until he pays off all those debts.
Yeah, all of his bits and pieces. Yeah,
and sorts out his child support, right? Yeah. She can't do that unless she's gonna buy cash. I don't know, but yeah,
his shit becomes your shit. That is literally marriage. Like, it is. You know, he's now on your credit report. You are now affiliated to this man. So you got to start paying off some of that shit, because that's gonna bring her number down. Oh, a lot. Yeah. All of those court cases against him, like all of, but she's saying she's cool with all of that.
That's mad. The way I'll be crying up there, if I was bound by religion, if I was bound, yeah, I would be crying up there. I'll be crying. I'll be like,
I didn't know.
I didn't know. Like, I love him. I'm confused. I didn't know. I'm sorry. Like, do you know what I mean? I'll be, seriously.
I mean, her mum said that they're an inspiration.
What? Nana? I didn't even write that down, yeah? I'm so offended by that. What do you mean an inspiration? What do you mean an inspiration? Seriously. Like, what kind of I don't even know, like, you know, when you talk about generational trauma, like, do you want it to continue? Is that what you're saying? Because what do you mean? What is your daughter learning from you saying that?
Yeah,
like, what the hell?
My mum was saying that I'm looking up to you guys, like, their open communication, the way they are, how they love each other. Like,
yes, Shantae. Her mum was with her dad, so yeah, so this is it. Oh my God. That was just such as maybe she said, I was even thinking, maybe she said the wrong word. You know, sometimes you're talking and it just flows and it's not even common sense. You know what I mean?
Wrong. No, her mum was gooey-eyed watching both of them. Like, you know, her mum is a rider at the end of the day. Damn Jay. And you know you're in the pits when you have Clay out here defending Tyler.
Oh, like, of course.
Clay is Tyler's advocate. He's on Rory and Mal show. There's a clip floating around and he's basically saying, like, no, people are attacking Black love and he wants Black love to win. And he's like, the thing is, none of us even know them kids anyway. Clay is yes, that's what he said, came out of his mouth. Clay is Tyler's advocate. And I was like, that's the pits of hell.
No, thank you. I don't want Clay defending me.
No.
We're talking about Clay. Can we talk about AD? Because for some reason, after they spoke to Tyler and Ashley, they went to AD. Very strange. Just asked her what she's doing, what she's up to and stuff and everything. She said that she's dating. She was sitting next to Marshall as well. And it looked like, I know whether Marshall was trying to get screen time, yeah, because I was looking at it because it was 3 of them on there: Nancy, Marshall, AD. Yeah, there is a massive gap between Marshall and Nancy.
Yeah,
there's a gap, but you're itch up next to AD. Strange, very strange.
Under her arm, basically. He was really sitting close to her.
Like, what did he want to play on the speculation? Because she wouldn't say who she's dating, yeah. And then I thought, oh, maybe it's Ollie, because you remember that picture of her, because they're on the set. Is it The Perfect Match or something? They're on a show together that's coming out very soon, I think. And there was a picture of them two on a date. Do you remember?
Yeah.
So maybe it's Ollie.
You think that's real? See, I was thinking that picture was probably staged, but maybe because all of that touching her. AD, no, I did find her jarring on the show. I did. I just had to support her because of Clay, but she jars me. Like, it's just so jarring. Touching her hair, it was like, oh, get it out, or piss off. Just annoying.
No, she doesn't jar me like that.
Oh God,
she doesn't.
I mean, if it could be Ollie. Who knows? Let's see what happens in their show. I mean, yeah. They went to her a lot though. She was speaking very heavily.
That's what I'm just like, okay, are you a success story, or are you the main person for the ad for the other show? Like, do you know what I mean? Maybe she is thinking. That's irritated too.
Marshall knew the camera was on AD, and he had probably worked out there is like 20% where if my head is next to hers, I'm going to get in every shot that AD is there. And he just kept on edging, like with his little facial expressions. But again, why was Marshall there?
Why was he there? You don't even have a success story. Or is it like, I mean, the show's for couples, no? Is it not? Like,
he almost had a success story. You know, he managed to get over it and then he got engaged. But now you're single, so you actually shouldn't be there.
You shouldn't. Yeah. Seriously. What do you mean? What? Laugh a bunch, sorry. What are you saying? Because I like AD.
Laugh a bunch said, Sade, you have affinity to the birds on this program. I don't like that for you. Don't try and bring out Cat Williams lyrics. You're a water.
I like AD. I'm not gonna lie, dude. She looked amazing. That dress actually banged better on the show. Do you know what I mean? The picture, it just banged on the show. It really did. Yeah.
It definitely looked a hell of a lot better. But and AD is definitely a bird. She is.
No,
she's a bird.
No, not as much. She's not as bird like friggin' Ashley. Ashley's a bird.
Yes.
Ray J is saying that Storytime with Ricky did a live with Bry's mum. Apparently, Tyler threatened to unalive himself so that they would stop speaking out. Ricky has the text. Oh my God, we have to look that up. If we don't get to that today, we're definitely going to cover that on Monday for sure.
Yeah. Like, oh my God.
Wow. But are you surprised?
No, I'm not because I feel. Remember, actually, I think it may have been when they were talking to the ex-wife. I think he has a pattern. These are his heights of manipulation. He will be like, this is going on in my life. I can't deal with it. Suffering from depression, suicidal thoughts. And then people would rally around him and give him what he needed. So this is a formula for him. He's managed to get money out of people doing the same thing. Like, I'm feeling
yes.
He has. He gets money. So
no, you're absolutely right. It's a manipulation tactic. It is.
Yes.
Seriously. Sorry, I need to just put my charger in.
Yes, CJ. He is definitely a master manipulator. They're gonna stop talking when you start paying for your kids and sort out visitation. Then it all stops, innit?
Yeah. So
sort out your shit.
Quite simple. It's quite easy. One thing I will say, just a random comment. Just like, you see when people whispering to each other, I want to know what they're saying. Turn up the mic. I want to see it in the subtitles. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, what are they saying to each other?
There's a few moments that I was seeing on TikTok that people did pick up. Nothing about Ashley and Tyler though.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like everybody in that room, audience included, was super like, we are going to support Ashley and Tyler, and we're going to make gooey eyes when Tyler pretends to break down and cry for a second, and like, everything was super sympathetic towards those two. I hated it.
I don't know whether it's because Ashley's well liked amongst the cast. I don't know about Tyler though. I actually don't know, but yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely want to know what the whispers were. Okay, so on to Marissa and Ramses. Yeah, Marissa, she got emotional again. Do you know what I mean? She was like, you know, watching it back, was like reliving it and everything like that. Ramses, oh God, he's so... I feel like he needs some sort of training or something like that. Do you know what I mean? Because he went into this spiel about, like, you know, what it was just like, you know, there was such a space between our energies and everything like that. And I realized if I stayed with her, then I would be exhausted and overwhelmed. It's just like, bro, it wasn't cool the first time you said it. Do you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't cool then, and it wasn't cool when we watched it. Do you know what I mean? And you watched it back. Why on earth would you repeat the same thing again? Like, do you know what I mean? And do it like for a third time? Like, no. The mum was rolling her eyes and everything. Didn't blame her. She said she wanted to punch him in the throat.
Loved it.
I mean, but yeah, exactly. But she, you know, she said, you know, thank you for breaking it off, because, you know, actually my daughter would have carried that relationship. She would really have done that and everything like that. However, you should have been man enough and told her when you had doubts, you know. Yeah. I think it's absolutely fair. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, she did so on to say that you broke her, you devastated her, like, and everything like that. Ramses was just like, yeah, but it was hard for me too. What?
No. The guy will always put himself first. Literally, that is him. He will put himself first. I love that the mum was just very succinct in breaking it down. Like, actually, this is how you are, and that you went away and you was crying. Like somebody did something to you, and he walked out like, I've been crying all day.
Yes.
Like, his eyes were all red and bloodshot, you know, especially when they all came out as well, and he looked even worse seeing it. But it's like he came out like disheveled, like, oh my God, people are going to attack me.
But yeah, they are, but rightly so, because what you done was absolutely diabolical. He tried to kind of like explain the conversation about the contraception and stuff, and said, like, look, like, there was no ultimatum or anything like that. Like, you know, it wasn't like I was going to force anything, and we talked about many different options. It's just like, okay, bro, but the fact is we're having these conversations because you won't strap up. Like that, that's why we're having it. Do you know what I mean? Because you refuse, which is the problem. You know?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I get it. As everybody's saying in the chat, the Marissa carrying on, sleeping with him and trying to get back something.
But we knew that. We did know that. Didn't we know that? We did know.
Yes.
I don't know.
Well,
you know what? The girls on the floor. You know what? There's so much going on there, yeah? Like love your mum, but your mum is a lot, yeah? Then you're a Mormon. Then you're in the military. Then you dated someone who's a Trump supporter and is not in line with what you believe. Like, do you know what I mean? There's a lot going on. So I would not be, it does not surprise me. Yeah. It was just like, please, let's try. Like, it doesn't surprise me at all. Yeah.
But it's like the guy clearly didn't want to be with you. But you know what it is? Why? She could throw her hands up and literally be like, I love this man down and I was prepared to try anything. But it's when she came onto the internet, big and bold, talking about how can people be saying that I was begging him? All I was doing was talking. I mean, what would you guys have done? And you didn't add in the bit. And then I went back and tried. That's why we were calling you Beggy. Because you were there begging him, and then you still carried on begging him, and then you placed yourself to be in a situationship after you was a fiance. That's why we were saying fix up chick. Now you want to start being like, oh no, the internet are coming for me. People were trying to love on her, really, is like give her some advice. You need to work on your self-esteem because Ramses ain't the guy. Listen to your mum. Your mum.
Yeah. Sorry, hello,
It's true. Pum Pum can't solve everything. For real.
He can't. No, I'm joking.
He already had it. He was having the Pum Pum at that literally chick. He was just
like, I want my Pum Pum all the time. Always available and happy. I want happy Pum Pum, not depressed Pum Pum.
That's basically. And maybe each time they were going through something, he did need to be. It would be. How much do you tell somebody if you're like, I just need you when you're up? Like, it's a shitty place to be.
You can't say that to someone.
I know but that's the truth. But that's why he has to say it with the energy shit. Like, if he was truly honest, it's just that. Sometimes your mood, like
it's too much for me, bro. Like, but he should have said it from the beginning. He was lying when he was reassuring her, which was also what the mum was saying. He was lying. Like, do you know what I mean? You had doubts and you weren't honest about your doubts. You know,
he wanted to keep on smashing, basically.
Yeah, he did. She's like, if I tell her this, she's gonna have a depressed.
Jimmy Benjamin says you're so wrong. He said 1,000,000 times his heart wanted to marry her, but his brain knew it was a bad idea. We've all been there. He didn't say it 1,000,000 times.
He didn't. Have we all been there, Jimmy?
Like he said himself, I didn't say it until 2 days before. Yeah. We're not making it up.
Oh, Life with Beauty is saying Ramses is hiding something. The breakup was too sudden. People usually agree that's okay. Let's try to see if it works for a few more months or something. Yeah, I guess, that's true. People do. They do.
But he, on camera, was like, no, I'm done. So I guess, their conversations afterwards and how they managed to navigate it. But on camera, when she was on the floor crying, he was totally like, I'm done with this whole thing.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Do you know how infuriating, that is? Like, to know that you're over and then I'm crying and you're comforting me. Get the hell off me. Don't touch me. I swear to God, that would be such an irritation. There's no way I'm not. That's what I was saying. I knew she was so into it because she was just there in his arms.
Yeah, she was on it all the way. She was literally like, "Don't leave me, Nancy." But
LF said, you may not like this and that about me, but you like this. So what's up? Jesus. Oh
yes, and Ramses big chop. Yes. He let his energy source go.
Like Samson and Delilah. He has no power now. Like, seriously. Okay, so we then randomly go to Zack and Bliss, who are there. And they revealed that obviously they've had a baby. We knew this. But they've named their daughter Galileo.
Yeah.
Galileo Figaro.
How can you maybe Lela? What? How do you shorten that?
Gally?
Maybe.
Leo?
Maybe Leo.
Leo?
Yeah. Yeah, Gally or Leo. I think Leo is probably nicer, but it's a lot. Think said next.
Like what Boy said, the best poo comes with ADHD and some other. You're actually very silly. You're funny.
Oh God. Yes. So Zack was in charge of the name as well, Galileo.
Oh really? Yeah. Well, I mean, she's called Bliss. Do you know what I mean? So like, I don't know. Ruby Ray says Zack probably got that name from a video game. Yeah. I mean, it's an interesting choice of name. I mean, it does, you know, it's a massive name to live up to as well. Do you know what I mean? Like once you know your namesake, it is just like,
yeah, that's what was his whole thing. It's like he wanted her to embody the characteristics of Galileo.
yeah.
Did he know Galileo?
No.
I
I think Galileo is dead.
Galileo could have been an arsehole.
He could have been an arsehole.
Could have been brilliant with it, but he actually, his characteristics, he could have been an absolute sap. But you know, who knows? Anyway, she's named after Galileo.
Yeah. So there's that. So that happened. So for some reason, we needed to know that on the reunion. We couldn't have found that out on a post on Instagram or stories or something. It had to be in the reunion. Then they decided to take up a few more minutes to look at their love story. And I was just like, this is yawn. This is very boring. Like, do you know what I mean? Not interested at all. Then we go to Hannah and Nick.
Oh boy.
So Hannah starts out by saying, like, look, guys, done a bit of soul searching. I've been in therapy, done all this kind of stuff. I'm very blunt. I'm very direct. I'm blunt. I'm direct. I'm direct and blunt. I'm blunt. I'm direct. I'm direct and blunt.
I'm blunt. I'm direct. I'm direct and blunt. I say things as it is. I'm direct.
It comes across a bit bitchy. Do you know what I mean? But I'm direct, so I'm blunt. Seriously, that was her excuse, and I just thought this is so classic, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's just like, you know who people I can't lie. It reminds me of people who are just like, oh yeah, that's just how I am because I'm a Leo.
Yes.
That's just how I am because I'm a Virgo. No, babe. No.
Virgos use that shit a lot. We're just direct. We just say it as you're a bitch. You're literally a walking asshole. But because I'm a Virgo, it's like there's ways that you can say things and it doesn't have to be horrible to everybody all the time. It doesn't have to be.
She doesn't have to be at all, like, honestly. So yeah, I don't know if she's learned anything.
I didn't believe her for a second. Not one iota of a second did I think that girl's been to therapy, worked on herself. Other than she's been going to the gym. I give her that.
She's definitely been going to the gym.
That's it.
She's definitely, she looked much better. Much better. I thought she looked good. I feel like she was direct and blunt. But she doesn't seem, she's self-aware anyway, but she was self-aware. She says it herself. She said it. She's like, oh, I didn't have to watch it back to know that I'm direct and blunt and I was a bit of a bitch. Like, I didn't need to watch it back. So she knows. She absolutely knows. So she was going back and forth with Nick. Nick, again, looked like he was there was an invisible, maybe there's a ghost like with a gun to his head in the form of Hannah or working on Hannah's behalf, but he looked like he was under duress. Yeah, he looked so uncomfortable, so like on it. What did this come over you? I mean, she's I don't know, she is direct.
I think it's a real dominance, and he knows. It's very interesting how he was being, because as it started, Nick was gonna toe the party line, like literally of, oh, everybody leave Hannah alone. She's a great girl, even though she cussed you out, told everybody your business numerous times, but he was prepared to still toe the party line.
Yeah.
Until shit went left. And I don't know why he wasn't just being honest. Like, this girl was horrible to me and I allowed it, and I should have done more for myself, should have stuck up. I don't know why he just wasn't honest in even platitudes of I should have stuck up for myself. I don't know why he was still trying to defend her.
Because he was lying behind the scenes. He was actually being horrible behind the scenes. So, like, I just think, like, she was just doing it on camera. I think he was just smart. I think he was actually just smarter than her. What did I see? Jimmy says Nick is too much of a simp, lacks experience.
He is, and like when people really do break down like what a simp is, that's what Nick was doing. It was just, I was getting so annoyed at the fact that we couldn't have a moment to really for Hannah to account for being an absolute Karen bitch manipulator throughout the season to him, and it then turned into what Nick said off camera for like literally 10 minutes of harassment. It's like we can't ever have a moment where a white woman is held accountable, and this goes across the board for reality TV. You'll have an asshole like Kat. She'll be an arse to Freddie. We can't hold her to account for what she's done. It's always a bit like, oh, but you know, I'm sorry. It's like, no, Hannah needed that grilling. But then it turns into Nick says she looked like a grenade. Like, what does that even mean? What?
A mess. And a hot mess.
Is that what grenade is? I was literally like, what are you saying? Is she big and bulky and round?
No,
like,
she's a mess. What does a grenade do? It's a mess. Is that what
it is? I was like, a grenade. Okay, cool. Yeah, so you called her a grenade. Even that, Nick, yes, I did. But what about when you were telling people that I can't satisfy? Why are you, as my fiance, talking to the girls about what we're doing in the bedroom? Like, there were so many things.
No, there was. But that's what I'm saying. But he's guilty. That's the other thing. Is guilty.
But he's guilty of one thing. She's guilty of literally trying to tear this man apart, and he got the grilling from everybody. Like, he's the one that was put up on the block, so to speak. Like, it's like, no, this is wild.
I don't know. No. I do know. I do agree with you. I think I'm in that duality space. Like, I agree with you. I think, like, yes, like traditionally white women are not held accountable for their bad behavior kind of thing. And she was definitely given bad behavior for sure. Do you know what I mean? And she literally got away with it. But I think the fact that he was going on like that, he was this nice guy and almost like this victim mode where you're chatting shit about Hannah behind her back to everybody, yeah? To any man that would listen, you were chatting shit and they were telling their wives, yeah? Do you know what I mean? They were telling their girlfriends. So everybody knows. So that is like, because Hannah didn't know, that's a big moment for her. And because of how her personality is, you're going to suffer for this moment now. Do you know what I mean? And she's got enough power within her to able to command that space, command that moment that you are going to get it now. And he wasn't equipped. He absolutely wasn't equipped. He didn't know who he was dealing with.
That was the frustrating part. Marissa as well piping in. I was literally like, Marissa, stay out of this. Like, ballsy enough to handle this herself. Like, you ain't got to talk because you weren't doing nothing with Ramses. So don't try and pipe up now like you got something. Like, I was literally like, shut up, keep it moving. Hannah, you can have your back and forth, but it didn't need. And even Monica as well. It was like all of them. I'm like, why are you guys now being like, Nick, you said that you were talking about her looks. He was talking about his looks every which way. His height, he's small.
Yeah, but you can't. No. But you cannot be acting like you're an innocent if you are doing it too. And I think that's the point. It was a double standard. That's what it is. It's just like you want to hold Hannah accountable because that's the edit that they got. But you were saying stuff too. And we all know it, but the public doesn't know it. And I think that's what they were seeing as that this is a injustice. Do you know what I mean? No, I think Stephen, it went on for a little while. Stephen, was asked a direct question and he was just like, yeah.
I'm like, Stephen, you and your messy, so at least like just bro code, innit?
No.
Like, I was literally, the way they all allowed Nick to just be rubbish. I'm surprised he didn't just get up and walk away. I probably would have. I wouldn't have been able to take that heat. I'm just going to be like, yes, fuck you all. Like, yes, I said it. I don't know how there's like something a little bit vacant about him. He was so blank, like, oh my god, this is happening, and
yeah,
it was sad to watch, and I hate that Hannah managed to get like a victory lap. I hate that. I hate it. I hate that.
I don't know. There's something about that I don't not like. I don't know, but I get it. I do get it. I see it. And even Ramses, he had to, because Marissa literally was just like, "Bro, you said this to me. You're not going to sit up this." Well, I think I really do appreciate that clarity that we got there. Do you know what I mean? Because it wasn't like in like the UK one, people were asked direct questions and they were just giving fuzzy answers. Do you know what I mean? At least on that part, like Ramses showed that he did have some integrity, and he was just like, yeah, okay, Nick, you have to take accountability now. You have to. It's happening. It's on top. There's no way.
They're coming for you.
They're trying to come for me, Nick. Gonna go back over there. It's gonna come for you.
No. No. So Lily Pop says, no, a grenade is the ugly friend. When you have one girl that you want to hit on and your friend takes the uglier one, he took a grenade for you.
Jesus Christ. That's even worse.
Okay.
But what do you think about like him doing this goal setting thing, where he set the goals of, what was his goals again? I'm going to sell 2 houses, be in the best shape of my life, and be the most famous person that's ever been on Love is Blind.
Okay. I mean, for the 90-day goals thing, that they're pretty shit. That aside, because those were his goals. Cool. I think it's disingenuous for anybody on there to truly say, all of them, you go on there being like, I'm going to find my husband, and not think about how just being on TV and how intense it is raises your social standing and collateral in life. And that if you're going to do this show and bare your soul, that you probably are going to want some type of fame and notoriety from it. I think they're lying that they wouldn't all have that as an intention. But I was more, I felt like, again, another thing that she got away with. I find it disgusting that this was brought to our attention, that these are his private thoughts and you shared it. That's what I said. I think that is like I thought that was a disgusting thing. I mean, there's a theme. I don't like Hannah.
No, you really don't.
I thought it was disgusting. I thought it was disgusting that
they done diary. Notebook. They done tit for tat on a notebook, because she wrote her list of things.
But they were together then, and then she left it on the table.
He left it on the table. He said he left it
before the whole process. So that's his diary.
Oh,
that's
no,
before they were even together.
No, so 2 weeks before. So she said 3 months before. So he says, yeah.
So he's saying, I did it before I was even selected to come on the show in the process of it. So that's his diary now. What she did was a piece of paper that you've left in your apartment with your fiance, cussing him.
He said he left it there. He didn't hide anything. It was, he knew that he wrote it. He didn't see it as like, invasion of privacy. Nick is innocent.
Yes, man. No, I thought it was a wicked.
Latonya, they do. Latonya's like, they both love a list. They do.
No, man, it was nasty work, because this is before the process. This is him trying to do his manifestation shit. And then you're outing him for like, and in all of this. So however I treated him, it's okay because he just wanted to be famous. And it's like, again, are we not going to take some responsibility for you being an absolute asshole to this man? You want to humiliate him further? Like, it's like, can he just get a break?
Good things happen to bad people all the time.
I cannot stand the chick. She didn't redeem an iota for me. That whole display, I was like, oh, I know who you are.
I think it's because she does know who she is as well. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, she's unapologetic.
Yeah, she's a villain. she's a villain.
She's good at it. Okay. So.
That was one of the side comments that had subtitles.
Oh yeah.
Marissa's mum talking to, is her name Katie?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Brethren. When they had their little exchange, she was like, "I love you, Katie." Marissa's mum said to her, "Yeah, but that's how she's been horrible to you for a whole year."
Oh.
Yes. So again, Hannah, when she's doing all of that, I don't know why I said that to you. I love you. She ain't been chatting to the chick for a whole year. You've been blanking her.
Yeah, so let's talk about it. So like Katie was there basically to kind of like just to kind of highlight that, you know, Hannah has these issues with everybody. So the person that she called her best friend, or now Marissa's her best friend, or they're all best friends. I don't know what's going on with the best friends.
It seemed like everyone was a best friend by the end, because Monica also turned into a best friend.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's like, oh, okay.
All of them. So yeah, so she basically was showing, I think they showed the clip after Katie and Nick had a conversation at the meetup where the rest of the pod squad get to meet everybody else that they didn't meet on the holiday and stuff. And you know, Hannah wasn't too happy about the conversation with that Katie had with Nick, and she was just like, I don't even know if I can trust you. I don't even know if I can trust her. Right. And that's supposed to be your best friend. And Katie was really upset about this. You know, she sent Hannah flowers, you know, they talked it out and everything like that. So yeah. Did you think Hannah, you need to dig deep. But did you think, you know, Hannah, you know, saying that, you know, she trusts Katie now. Do you believe that she believes that and she's been honest in that conversation? No?
Katie ain't her brethren at all. I think the only person Hannah will come out of this being like, that's a friend, is Marissa. I think she'll value that Marissa was out here battling for her. Like, I think her and Marissa will be brethren. But she don't like Katie. And she knows. It's like, so I think she wouldn't have Katie as a brethren. If you think about the women that we saw Hannah with, they're all kind of similar.
Yeah.
I think she would be like, I'm not going to hang with Katie. Katie is tall, slim, very beautiful. That's not going to be Hannah's friend. At all. Like, no.
She does run the girls in a circle. She actually does. Yeah. So yeah, Nick. We got another one. Manti
Owusu.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. That's the same surname. Oh no, similar surname to Cheryl. Thank you. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, Manti, please.
Oh my God, we're just 17 away from the goal.
Oh my God, let's go. Honestly, it would be great if we could do this. So yeah, it was revealed that Hannah did invite Nick to hers a month after the show had finished filming and everything like that. Do you know what I mean? To get some. Marissa quickly jumps to Hannah's defense and she's just like, yeah, because she's insecure. Look at me. I was doing the same thing.
It's literally like, Marissa, she was so disappointing.
Seriously, she done the heat. Oh, it's too funny. It's too funny. But that part, I can't lie, was probably one of the most enjoyable parts of the actual episode because I was not expecting it at all. My mouth was open. I was just like, oh my God, no way. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So, yeah.
For real, watching it, I also found it hard. But in the show, they needed that section.
Yeah.
They needed all of it because, boy, without that going on, what would we have been watching?
What would you have? Yeah, it would have been super dry. Was it? Someone asked, would you hire Marissa as an attorney? Why? She put a good case together, though. She defended her well.
No. I can't trust her to think out and plan strategically. Like,
really? No. Why? Because of her love life decisions.
She's picking to side with flipping Hannah. No.
I know, but even Olivia Pope made bad decisions in her love life.
And people died on that woman's watch. Olivia Pope, she was not the greatest.
Oh, people died. Honestly. Oh, KW said I'll hire Tyler because he's gonna lie for me and get me. Tyler's got outstanding court dates. KW.
Yeah.
That's gonna catch up. Seriously. Who would you hire as a lawyer? No, I would hire Hannah. What do you mean?
You know what?
She would get me off.
If I'm guilty,
yeah,
like I've done it. Hannah is a bulldog in the. I'm going for Hannah. Definitely. Hannah gives me way more. Like she could be a lawyer. Absolutely, probably. She would make a good lawyer as well. We gotta remember.
Seriously. Thank you so
I actually really love that name. I don't know if there's something in the sound of it, Latonya.
Yeah,
I watched something and there was a character and her name was Latonya. It's always stayed with me. I really like that name.
Seriously.
Welcome. Oh, what are we at? 16 more. We just need 16 more.
Love it. We need your reviews on MAFS because there's no way the drama is. Oh yeah, cool. We could talk about MAFS. I did watch it last night or this morning, I would say. Erin says, meanwhile, Ashley out here normalizing, standing by Dusty. Yeah, exactly. I would not have Ashley as my lawyer. I would not have Alex, Eva.
Oh no.
You know what? Maybe Monica. I think Monica could probably do a good job.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. The kind of yeah. I see what you're saying with Monica. She probably would be quite good in a courtroom. Definitely.
Yeah. But she still won, Ruby Ray.
She won the room. Like literally, I was incensed. I was incensed by the display that I witnessed.
Yes. Tamar says Monica will get you compensatory damages. Yes, she would. She'll get me every last motherfucking penny. Marissa's mum. Marissa's mum. She might get contempt in court though.
I know, because she's gonna go off. Like literally, she basically, she even threatened Ramses again. Like
she did. She did.
No.
She did. Oh my God. Okay, so then annoyingly, I don't know why they brought them out, but Leo and Brittany got way too much airtime, in my opinion.
12 minutes.
Time. Yeah. Was it 12 minutes?
Their whole section was 12 minutes. No,
Oh my God. Yeah. I was shocked by how long it was, and it was very, very boring. Leo got so much time to speak. He ended up comparing the women on the show to steak and pasta. And then he says the bottom line is the food has feelings. It's just like, what? What are you talking about, bro? Like, no, he's a very strange. Also, that comment threw me. What the fuck? Sometimes, guys, your comments be throwing me.
When in Rome, yeah?
Yeah, when in Rome.
When in Rome is asking, and maybe you guys can put it in the chat and let us know. Was Stephen pegged before or after the reunion?
I have no idea.
Merit Sager says Leo bought airtime, and I wouldn't be surprised because I feel like he could.
Yeah.
I feel like he could.
You know, he gave Nick Lachey a watch.
Yeah.
Because Nick was just like, oh, I would have liked to be in the thing with you. What? After that conversation? This is, Nick, you're telling me a lot about yourself.
Yes.
It's not good. It's not good.
I hated their whole section. Why? Why did we have to watch that?
I don't know. Brittany hardly said anything. It was very strange. Leo did apologize to both Hannah and Brittany as well, kind of thing. But again, it just felt very rehearsed, very very stale, very strange. Yeah. So then we jump to Stephen. Stephen, Olowa Stephen, as some people call him.
Oh, that's Stephen. He still looked way more black. I don't know what he's been doing, what he's up to.
He looked more black. Grown out a bit. He may have gone to a black barber.
Yeah.
Like, I think he looks like he's got a bit of a black haircut. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know with our Stephen. Stephen basically said, like, look, the texts, I deleted them, so I don't even know what they said. I deleted them straight away. This is all my fault. I take responsibility. Monica was in there, tagged straight away. We should have done it. She was just like, and then she just didn't hit up at all. He was like, we went on a date. It wasn't a date. We went with dinner.
Why are you going for dinner with this dude? Again,
she's a classy girl. Do you know what I mean? So maybe that's why she was just like, you know what, let's chat and kind of iron out. Let's get our story straight in terms of how we're going to approach this. I think probably was approach. Then Stephen revealed that he had wrote a letter to her parents, and this pissed Monica off. She was just like, what the hell? Like, you only done this so you could say it on the reunion show. It's just very calculated and everything like that. This sent Stephen into a spiral. None of you want to listen to me. No one believes me. No one cares what I have to say. No one wants to hear what I'm saying. Oh, Monica, seriously, this is what you would have to deal with. So thank God you got away. Do you know what I mean? He was crying like a big baby, in my opinion. Yeah, like, and he explains a little bit. Basically, he knew this person from before, and they talked about someone with a heart condition. Then they switched the conversation to say, what fetishes? I've been into some fetishes lately, and he asked, which ones? Do you know what I mean? So, and he holds his hands up and knows that he shouldn't have done it, and blah 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 blah. But I'm just like, is this not a repeat of what you did beforehand?
Which you doing?
This was his way.
Himself.
He can't. So
but he was lying. So he lied and said it was a new, like, this was like a new kind of, like, he's known her for a while, but this was a new strand of their conversation.
Right, yeah.
It was like the conversation was going on for time as she was scrolling.
Yeah. Oh, and he didn't delete the messages, right? So he started the conversation. I don't know what it said because I deleted it. That's what. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But then, no, you keep all your messages. So which one is it, Stephen? Which one?
Like, he was just lying, just a literal liar.
Yeah. Monica, the only thing I think that Vanessa did do well was she asked Monica, and then I thought, why are you reserving this for Monica though? Didn't like that. But anyway, she asked Monica, you know, Stephen did say that he had done something like this beforehand. Did you miss that flag? Do you know what I mean? Did you not see that flag? And Monica was like, no, because you know what? I've dated so many cheaters before and they've never been honest about cheating. And Stephen was. So she kind of framed it as like, this is a breath of fresh air. Kind of insane. It's a little bit insane. She was just like, well, I saw it as a yellow flag. And it's like, babe, I hope you're rewriting this to know that that's a red flag. Yeah. It's a red flag. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, so that was,
you can have your guard, because you could be like, oh, he's tried to lower my guard by saying this is what I do or this is what I've done. So then you should be like, double bluff. So she should have attacked it that way. Like, actually, I doubly can't trust him because he'll be honest with the shiggery that he's doing. Like,
yeah. I'm just like, you're telling, I would see that if someone tells me out of the blue, not even out of the blue, the method of which they cheated, and they're just like, yeah, I know it was my fault and I deserve to be punished. When you're talking like that, you're telling me in advance, this is what you're going to do.
Yeah.
Like, you're just foreshadowing. That's what it is. Seriously. Like,
he knows.
It's textbook. So yeah, I mean, like, yeah, the reverse Uno card. Yes.
Yeah. Like, that's what she should have been thinking. I've got a smart cheater.
Yeah. Exactly.
But yeah, I don't know.
Also,
no, you go.
Okay. So then we get to Alex and Tim. So with them, yeah, what we now understand is that Alex, when she was the night or the day that she went to meet the parents, right? She had been working all day, and then she had a bit of a break to meet the parents, right? Then she was going to work in the evening too. So she got not one, but two jobs, right?
Yeah.
And she had been working previously. She does quite an intense job. So she needed a nap before her second job, right? Yeah. Which makes me, which confirmed my suspicions that Tim was overreacting to this nap thing, right? He's just so mad. For me, I feel like Tim is a very angry person. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to like stereotypes and stuff, but his response is so quick to anger and so vicious.
Yes.
It's just like, it doesn't have to be this way. Even when he was breaking up with her, he didn't have to be so cold and calculated about her. He could have let her finish her meal. Do you know what I mean? Like, he was just like, no, you're not. Oh, sorry, God. All over the place. But he's like, you can't, like, you're not enjoying anything. Like, I've got something to say. I'm saying it right now. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just thought, like, you can't really, it doesn't seem fair to get onto someone who clearly needs to make a lot of money at the moment. Do you know what I mean? Clearly has, you know, stuff going on with her family. Clearly, do you know what I mean? He made, so on a separate day, he made the situation with her, like she said, her dad needed to go back into rehab or go to rehab. Yeah, I didn't know what kind of rehab that meant. Like, is that rehabilitation? Because rehab usually means like for drugs and alcohol and all that kind of stuff. But did she mean like?
I thought it was rehab, as in probably because of his, what was it that he has? He has ALS. I thought it was that, like, medically, he may have been declining, so now he needs like specialist physical therapy or medicine. That's what
physical therapy. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, right? Yeah. You know what I mean? So that was going on. She was sad about that. Like, and let her breathe. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, how is that turning into an argument? There's something up with me. Okay, cool. I'm not telling you straight away. Maybe there's a reason I'm not telling you straight away. Maybe I need to get used to you. Maybe that, all that kind of stuff. But you cannot demand that do you know what I mean? That I immediately open up to you. Like, he was just like, I was worried about your safety when she didn't respond the next day or something. It's just like, okay, cool, but maybe I needed 5 minutes. Also, maybe I was annoyed by the fact that you had just met my dad, you had read him the letter, and then the next evening you're telling me you have doubts. Yes. What the fuck? You think I'm not going to process that? You think I don't need a minute? Like, what the? Honestly.
It's like he was going on like a baddie. Like, actually, she must be chasing after him. So each time she was just advocating for her own space and time away, he seemed to take that as she's not trying as much as I am.
Yeah.
For some reason. And also his disposition of being cold and aggressive as well. We've got to re-up, Sam.
Hey, Sam.
Thank you for doing it.
I mean, you've been part of the family for a while, to be honest.
Yes.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Seriously.
Yeah, it's like how he would process her just saying, give me a space. Like, Tim, I don't know if anybody has seen it because it doesn't seem to be in his thing anymore. He wrote a whole sermon of why he left her and all of the things that she did. And even him writing it, it doesn't all make sense. It's like, the girl wanted to work. She wants to do her thing. She wanted you to be respectful to her family. And she started to back away when you said, I'm not actually even sure.
Right.
So she has a right to be frustrated and angry because she's now put her family on camera. You've now reduced her dad to tears. Like, and she now knows we're probably not going to get married. Now she ain't responding to your text messages. You're being like, oh, it just proves that you don't care about me.
Like, you don't respect, like, what the hell? Like, my sick dad. You know what I mean? That's diabolical. It's actually diabolical. That unbelievable. Yeah, actually unbelievable, because it's just like, what did you just use my dad for clout?
Yeah.
Is that what you've done?
For a scene.
Like,
basically, when we're talking about people doing things for scenes, he did that for a scene.
Yeah.
Because he knew that it was going to be a lovely moment. He knew that letter was, was a ChatGPT special. Like, he literally knew that was going to turn anybody, the hardened man.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I don't know. It was just too... Even Marissa's mum said,
"Oh, yeah! Oh my God, you guys are really spoiling." Thank you.
Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, man.
Benjamin is now a member. Welcome to the family.
Welcome. Seriously. Blushing Sarah says, a little ass bitch is kind of right though. Yeah, exactly. She saw it.
All of that argument and how he reacted the next day, I thought the girl went on an absolute tirade. So when they got down to what is it that you actually said, when he's like, I've never had somebody call me out of my name, I'm like, have you ever been in a relationship? Really, truly, like, it was an argument. But okay, the way how you reacted, like, I could leave right now. I thought she went in. She may have slapped him. Like, I thought it was really heightened. Okay, so she's told you to, like, shush, maybe, like, shush. And she's a little ass bitch. Is that crazy?
To be fair, okay, I get it, right? You don't really know each other, right? You didn't experiment, don't really know each other. Everyone has different boundaries. I get it, kind of thing. But he literally overreacted. He really, really did. And the fact of the matter was that she was trying to protect them anyway and not get them to have a messy storyline because he was being loud. He's saying he's not yelling, but you have to understand sometimes, yes, when you're passionate about things, your voice can get louder. And if you're talking in any sort of aggressive or condescending tone, then that can come across as yelling. Of course it can. Do you know what I mean? And you should have the sense to know that. So it's just like, okay, your intention may not have been what she thinks it is, but how it landed for her was in a negative way. And you need to understand, like, you need to understand that and process that. Is it instead of punishing her? Basically, that's what he done. He done tit for tat. That's what he literally saved up his points. It was just like, I'm going to catch you back. That's what he done.
Yeah.
You know, and you know what? We saw it from the beginning because foreshadowing. We saw it when he was talking about, oh, you know, the yellow shirt that I'm wearing. My ex hated this shirt and I got it anyway.
Yeah, he's spiteful.
That's the man that you are, Tim.
Yeah. He's a spiteful, bitter man, and he came across like his face, his facial expressions, because she was actually truly trying to get her points across and also dialogue with him. See how each time she was talking is I was literally like, Tim, you literally look like a little ass bitch. You do.
Yeah, you do. So I'm glad, like, my girl, Brittany stepped in and said something. I'm glad that she did, because it's good to get some support there as well. Did not like how Vanessa wrapped things up, because it was just like, okay, you guys are arguing. So hold on a second. We had like how many minutes with Nick and Hannah going back and forth? Nick, Hannah, Marissa going back and forth, all of this kind of thing. But you're telling me we can't get to resolve here?
No.
What?
Please, can they go? Please, we've been pleading for seasons for these two to leave. Like, I was literally like, no, Vanessa's taking the absolute piss.
Thank you, guys.
At that. For Grown Women Only has gifted 5 memberships. You make it a membership, guys. If you're in the chat, it just goes to whoever has been participating within the week, and they get the membership. So hopefully one of you do, and say thank you.
Yes, please.
What does that take us to 11? We're 9 away. We are literally. Am I doing the right maths? I hope so.
I don't know. You're the mathematician.
I think it is. We're 9 away.
Let's go, baby. Oh, thank you. She said, I love y'all, my British babes. Yay. Love that. Who else was saying that they're from Norway? Oh, sorry, the other lady, Blushing Sarah, was saying she's watching live from Norway. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, ma'am. Seriously. Oh God, yeah. Tim, I can't lie, he scares me. There's something that he gives off that just makes me think that he is very, very quick to anger. And had there not been cameras and thingy around, could have been a bit different. I don't know.
You know, the thing, they were like so ill matched. You know, from the beginning, like it was like as soon as we started watching them, it was like there's just something off about these two.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
As Alex has said, more things were going on with her at that moment in time. It's like, okay, I get it, but then you're also dealing with a really prickly man.
Yeah.
As well, like, yeah. It's again. I wish Alex was the one that was like, I don't need to put up with this dude. I've got to go.
Yeah.
But she was still in it to at least get to the wedding day. And it's like,
I think she was considering, right? But I think that day, she just wanted a moment. She just wanted to eat her food in peace. Like, do you know what I mean? She wasn't expecting it. Daria's from Poland. Hey, Daria. We've got people from all around the world.
I know, amazing.
Eastern. Oh, your name is Shani as well. Come on. Love that. Hey. Yeah, I don't know. I feel
interesting. Shantae said Tim is a passport bro. I could see him doing that type of thing, you know, like going out or even, you know, having that statements of, now I no longer deal with African American women because I could see him being that guy. Definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Marie says the same thing. Tuning in from Germany. Tim scares me too. He appears very calm and controlled, but is extremely controlling in a non-obvious way. So he's getting the hero edit in some people's mind. Yeah, I totally agree. I totally agree with that for sure. Yeah, it was he overreacted, and it was too much, really too much. Okay, so then I think that was like kind of like the end, right? Like we saw some of the people that are going to be in season 8. I didn't watch that little bit again, but
nor did I. And none of them. So it was those 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So you're showing us that we're potentially going to have a black girl in there. Hopefully, she gets to somewhere. But the guy on the end looked a little bit scary. So I was like, oh. One with the long hair. I was like, he was giving me scary, like Woodman vibes. I don't know. Where was it? Is it Minneapolis? Or have I made that up?
Minneapolis. Yeah. I don't even know where that is in the country. I need to.
I don't know either. Americans kind of let us know what could we expect from this, because when the guy and he said it didn't sound like a city. I think he was talking as if it was a town. He said it's kind of closed. The nightlife is small. People know each other. So I was wondering, what is it gonna? Are we gonna get a good season? Really, I wasn't sold.
I wasn't either. I want to know more. Like, what can we? Because, like, to be fair, like this one, the DMV, we definitely know there's some themes. People are mad. They're definitely having a lot of threesomes, and everybody has a connection to the military. Yeah. Those are the free. Those are my free learnings.
Yes. There's a lot of freaks.
Yeah, there's a lot of freaks in the DMV.
What we likely to get from season 8.
Yeah. Oh my God, we got so many people. Miss T says she's watching from Shrewsbury, MA in the USA. And there was someone else. Oh, it's the Midwest, Minnesota.
Oh, it's Minnesota. Okay, Midwest. And there isn't a lot of black people in Minneapolis.
Oh, what do I know that? Minneapolis. Is that where Superman was? Was Superman based in Minneapolis?
Oh, that sounds familiar. So is it that type of like Bible Belt type of area? Is that the Midwest? Is that kind of like more what we're looking at? Watch Fargo.
Oh, I've seen the film. I've definitely seen the film, but like not the series.
Has great men, but the freak quotient is high. Really, Metropolis. Oh no, no. You know where he was born? Weren't it called Minneapolis? I know the area was called Metropolis.
Oh right, okay. Maybe
I'm
mixing up. I tend to do that.
So there's a number of Africans in Minneapolis. Okay.
Minneapolis City.
That's where he was from, Smallville.
Smallville, okay. Yeah, but like, where was the paper though? Where was the paper? The daily thingy. Oh, we got a super chat. Woo!
Marissa needs to at least pretend she has grown. I agree, Christian.
Oh god. The 500 is Smallville. Okay, cool.
Should we go with some stats? Minneapolis is in Minnesota, has a population of 4,000 to 5,000. Okay, 500,000. That is quite a small area. This is going to be interesting. So in a way, this is
everybody's going to know everybody.
Yeah, it's a small pool of people to kind of gather from. Folks are going to have friends that know the person, like that type of thing. You know, it's going to be common.
Oh, Prince is from there. Okay. Who's let me look up who's famous. Famous people. Not that's going to tell me anything. Seriously. Oh, Julie Garland, Bob Dylan, Vince Vaughn. He's an actor. Oh, they're struggling on black people. Come on. Come on, Google.
Kiki's asking, why didn't they ask Garrett about calling Taylor manipulative for hiding her race?
That is a very good question, Kiki. Why didn't they?
I mean, they didn't even try and probe those two, though.
They really didn't at all. We talked to their we saw their parents as well. Well, Taylor's parents, not Garrett's parents.
Because Garrett's parents are not on it. Garrett's parents are basically like, we're not going to talk to you unless you move back. And now they're moving back. So, you know.
Seriously. No, they are definitely giving answers on social media for sure. Garrett, like, I didn't like his position on the reunion at all. Like, what did he say? He said that he thought the conversation that Nick and Hannah were having was really immature. And I was just like, well, you would say that, wouldn't you? You would say that because your boy's a liar.
Yeah. He was trying to really defend him, but then he couldn't. Oh, I will say, Garrett's outfit with the coat done up, the blazer done up when they came in, he looked better. Like when he came in with Taylor, it's like I got their look. I was like, oh, okay, I see it. It's still no better than, what did I give it, a 3 or something? But it looked better done up than before. That in the picture.
Actually awful. I did not like it.
Garrett and his hair plugs are immature. Do you think they're hair plugs? Are they?
Is that what's happened? Is that
hair plugs?
Makes a lot of sense because he's really pronouncing I've got long hair at the front. Yeah.
Okay, so Minneapolis is almost 19% black, which is better than the major city I live in. Wow. 19% black in an area that's quite good for some part. Yeah. Okay, let's see who's in it. Taylor says, yeah, it looked like hair plugs. I didn't even think it. She said Garrett is wearing a lace front. I said Garrett needs to grow a beard. He needs something else in it. But I hate that hairstyle. I hate it
with a passion as well. Seriously, I hate it. Oh my god. Let me. Oh no, it's not really giving pictures, is it? It's not really. Do you want to talk about Married at First Sight real quick?
Okay. I've only seen clips of that. So tell me what happens.
So this week on Married at First Sight, is anybody watching it? They had, today, not even this week, because they got episodes all the time. Oh my God. So it doesn't stop. Seriously. They had people write each other couples letters. I don't know what they called it, but they have a term for it. But yeah, they go back to their partners after the wife swap.
Yeah.
Week, and they wrote each other different letters, different couples letters, right? So I don't know who's done who though. I don't know who wrote who. I can't remember. Oh my God, thank you, Miss T. Sorry, before we even get into that, 240 people watching and only 64 likes. It's not cool.
Come on, guys. At the very least, we should like 150.
Yeah.
At the very least.
Come on.
Please. It really does help. It's like, it's not even a little thing. It helps. It's like, because then the YouTube can measure how good we're doing, because it's a small action. You're watching us, but a small action to be like, yeah, I'm also watching and I like it means a lot.
Exactly. It helps us. It really does help us. So yeah, they had the dinner. Right. So Luke and Amy, they're kind of not in a good place. Someone wrote them a letter. Oh wait, do we know who wrote them a letter? Sasha and
okay, I get it. So the couples are writing letters to other couples about their relationship.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, saucy and messy. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Wow. So they wrote so like Sasha and Ross wrote Luke and Amy a letter, and basically Sasha wrote the letter.
Yes.
And she was saying, like, I think you play to whoever's in front of you, like you're not listening to her when she's cringing about like your sexual innuendos and everything, and don't think you're a genuine type of person, basically. Like, Amy's an angel, but you got to sort some stuff out. Then she got a bit aggy as well. Again, like Sasha's got a problem. Seriously.
Sasha is a witch. she has admitted on another show that she is a witch.
Yeah, she literally is a witch, isn't she? Yeah. Yeah, it was awkward
with Luke though. Like, Luke is really okay. Other than his cringy stuff, he's actually been okay.
Yeah, I think he's chill. I think he's actually chill. I think he's a plant though. Like, I think their couple is a plant. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't seem real at all. He's like a model. He does Butler in the Buff as well. Yeah. And apparently he didn't tell, what's it called? Amy. He didn't tell her.
He told Amy that he had done previously and wasn't doing it anymore.
But he said that he hadn't done it fully naked, that he wore. Yes. Yeah, do you know what I mean? But he has, and she didn't like that.
Okay.
She didn't like that. Yeah, I think that Joe, I hear you. I think that and maybe he's blaming it on like a translation thing. I'm not too sure, but I think yes, it is the UK version. Yes,
yeah, that's UK.
Yeah. So yeah, I think he doesn't know how to compliment someone without bringing another person down. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. He has to do comparisons. I think he thinks that women, and maybe it's his experience, will appreciate that form of a compliment.
Yes.
Like, you are better than this person. Yes. And that's what he does, is like, yeah, I like you, you're better than this one. And some people actually, that's how they compliment. And that's how they receive compliments as well. I think Amy is more intelligent than that. And he still hasn't figured out how to get to her. But she ain't on him. Overall, that's she ain't on the brother. Like,
I think
they
she's
call it quits.
Honestly, if she came up with a secret boyfriend, I would not be surprised at all.
I think you're right. I think she does have a man. I think this is just
Queenie. Hi.
Queenie says, I didn't get the costume memo. You're looking cute though.
Thank you. Appreciate you. I hope you're good. I'm gonna message you. I have a question for you. I'll do that later. So yeah, I agree with you. I don't know. Luke is nice though. I get distracted. Like that size, perfect.
He's got that hair. I think he needs a whole makeover.
Hair, exactly. It's fine. Like you can make that over. Do you know what I mean? Like you can make that over. He's got a good starting point. Like,
Sade would march him to the barbers.
Honestly. Let's go. He is very fine. Yeah, so that couple. What else? Give me the names of the couple. Polly and Adam.
Yeah. Who wrote to them?
I don't know. Someone in the comments, please let me know. But Polly and Adam, basically, their letter was just like, Polly, you're not listening to Adam. Like, lay off the sexual pressure. I'm powerful. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, okay. You're not looking at all the effort that he's making for you. Do you know what I mean? And yeah. Adam's upset though. He's pissed. He's pissed at Polly because she didn't like his the underwear that he bought and all that kind of stuff. So he's a bit pissed at her. But yeah, I think Polly got the message. Right. That she got upset and I think she started crying because she was just like, and now I've realized that I've actually been really selfish.
Oh, okay.
So but this is the thing though, I don't like this. I'm not a fan of Polly, but I don't like this, that actually the production team and the experts have forced Adam into this situation. Yeah. He does not like her. Mm-hmm. They are coaching them to think that could change. Yeah. And now she is like, okay, I'm so sorry for doing this thing. She's made to feel bad when they've kind of created this artificial situation, which would not happen in the real world. Do you know what I mean?
Realistically, Adam is like on a date with her. Oh no, she's not what I'm after. And they never talk again. That's how it would go. And you would hope that they'll be teaching Polly and you accept him leaving you. You don't then pine after this man and try and fit into his life and weave around that. You're like, okay, cool, deuces, and keep it moving. Yeah, I also don't believe her though, because I'm not a fan of hers.
No,
they don't even need to be this far along. Like they should have gone weeks ago.
They should have gone weeks
ago. Wild.
They should have gone weeks ago. Is it not? Blushing Sarah is saying it's not available in Norway. Sorry, man. Maybe Daily Motion.
It could be on there. Could be on Daily Motion, actually.
Yeah. But obviously, do your checks.
It's almost done now as well. What have we got? It's a few more days, isn't it? Is it till the end of this week?
Yeah. I hope so, because it is dragging. It's still dragging. Oh my God. Who's the other couple? Lacey and Nathan. Yeah. It was just sweet stuff that people were saying. They were just sweet. Yeah. Just like, oh, you guys get on so well. Like, can see your love is growing. All that kind of thing. It was really, really sweet. Is that everybody? And then who's that couple?
Did anybody do one for Ross and Sasha? Did they get a letter?
Yeah, that Sasha is being a bit too overprotective of him. I think that was the main thing. Yeah, that was her main thing. And then also as well, talking about how he threw his ring away.
Okay.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? And how that is a lot. Do you know what I mean? And then what was the other couple? And then Kieran and Christina, they're not in a good place.
Oh, the one who basically wants out.
Yeah, I think. Are they out now? I think he basically said You're my friend. I think
the truth.
Yeah.
That's his honest truth. It's like they're friends. Like I think he likes her as a person. It's like we can laugh together, but I'm truly not sexually attracted to you.
Yeah. No, definitely.
And you also have this condition, and I don't want to deal with it.
Yeah. Basically, but he was cut up about it. He really was. Socialite 82. Yes, we've already spoken about Love Is Blind, but you can go back to the beginning,
and you can go through all of Love Is Blind. It's all in there. But I don't think we missed anything from Love Is Blind. We got it all.
Yeah, Kellyanne is saying Lacey is sneaky though. The way she threw Luke under the bus, I see why Alex called us a snake. Yeah, I can see that. But like, yeah, I think, Dammy, that's what I understood it to be. I can't remember exactly if I saw the actual last scene, but it wasn't like he weren't saying, "Oh yeah, we're gonna be together." He was just like, "Yeah, I think you're my friend."
It's done. Yeah. But I think realistically for MAFS, the only couples that have any semblance of they're going to carry on is Ross and Sasha, and Lacey and Nathan will probably have some type of a relationship going forward. Other than that, everybody else can go home.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, Christina did look terrible. I don't really like her fashion sense in general.
No, and she does that hunch over thing. It's like you want to straighten up.
Yeah, actually, it reminds me.
Do you do that as well?
Yeah,
I don't do that a lot.
Little thingy. I've got a little forward thing going on. It's subtle, but I can notice it. But yeah, so that was that. So yeah, it was a little bit boring. And I was just
I will catch up on it. I just couldn't get to it last night. Big Brother, I didn't watch it, but Martha is out.
Oh, so, is she?
Yeah, she went out the back door. They dashed her.
Okay, good. She's a shit stirrer. Good.
Yes, she is.
Blushy Say was asking, "What? All in all, what did you think of the season's Love Is Blind?"
All in all, you know what? I would have overall, because it had a dodgy start. It was overall a good season. Like for the level of drama, because really, who would have thought that Tyler would be the man that he ended up being when we first saw him? Who would have known? Same as Ramses. We kind of called Ramses, but he fooled us for a bit and then he went back to. All in all, for the drama of it and a TV show, it was a good season. But black women lost. Every single one of them lost out on this. This was not a good season for black women and black love.
No, it really wasn't. I liked the attempt at representation. Like that. And I like the drama. I did like the drama. I mean people that would stand out to me was Hannah.
Can't stand that girl.
Hannah, Stephen was diabolical well, and I think Tyler, was not expecting that with Tyler. I was not expecting so much like backstory with Tyler at all. Couldn't have predicted that. I couldn't have predicted that at all. And disappointed in Ashley. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Because again, it's like Ashley was. It's just such a shame. It's just there was no winners this one. We didn't get a Brett and Tiffany scenario.
No.
And for so many weeks, I thought that was Tyler and Ashley.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Overall, it was a good season, but like you don't need to do this level of mess. Like this was crazy. How did you find Tyler? That's wild.
The thing is, that's the thing, yeah. But where do you go for the entertainment value, though? Do you know what I mean? Because it's like you have to make sure people are safe. You have to make sure people are safe. You're dealing with very delicate things, anyways, people's emotions, and yeah, like I guess like you have to believe people as they show up. Do you know what I mean? And if it crumbles and they get unraveled, then it crumbles.
I mean, for real. Sonia says, "Are you ladies following Dixon on TikTok?" What about Dixon, our friendly Nigerian dad? I'm not following him.
I'm not following Dixon. No.
Listen, Dixon will be out here doing a live probably today talking about.
Honestly.
I watched a reunion. I'm a really private guy, but these are my thoughts. Like, let's see. And if he does, we will be back on Monday talking about it.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm gonna sit on it a little bit, but yeah, I think it was okay. It was an okay season. More drama, less love.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, blink twice. No, I haven't watched it. Where can I research it now?
Still not seen it, KW. I've been trying to find it on a Moody site. I can't find a good copy. At this moment in time, I'm literally considering paying.
It's paid for, but it's on Apple, YouTube.
Yeah, I'm considering doing it, just buying it,
or Amazon.
Talking about it, I really do want to watch it.
I don't want to pay for it either, but I think I might.
Kellyanne says Ashley thinks that she's won though. Like she seems happy with her choice and she knew everything. I know. Oh, are you up to date on Potomac?
Oh my god, no, not yet. When does the episodes drop?
Yvonne, do you know?
Yeah.
So Monday we could go through that.
Yeah.
She likes him. Let's see.
She likes him. Seriously. Starting to cry.
I know. Bry's still missing. She's missing him.
Watch it yesterday and hey, okay, cool. So it must be Wednesdays. Okay, cool. Okay, I think I'm gonna I might watch that today. I am watching Agatha all along for my Marvel fans. I'm watching that at the moment. I've watched it's got two episodes for the finale, which is really cool. They never do that.
Dammy J saying Jessie Wu just posted her review of the reunion. I know Jessie is so disappointed.
No.
I mean, we were all out here rooting for Ashley, but you know, she did. She's doing what she thinks is best.
Yeah, Penguin is great. It's so good.
That's the other one that you told me to watch. Okay.
Yeah. Cool. He's watched that. What else did I start watching? Oh, Habibi. Love is Blind Habibi. I think I'm gonna
get on that, you know.
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah. And then Love is Blind Argentina is coming on the 6th of November, I think. I want
to say. Okay.
Yeah. Which
is this a new one? Is this a new, or do they have other seasons?
I don't know. I just saw it today. I was just like, okay, cool. Netflix knows that I like this now. So
it's giving you all of them.
Seriously. Yeah, Brie was definitely in love with Tyler. Where's let me just see. Yeah, the 6th. I think that's Love is Blind Argentina. You know what? I'm watching Habibi, yeah? Love is Blind Habibi. And they are dubbing people who are speaking English, which I find very weird. Did you notice that?
That's offensive.
It is offensive.
So they're trying to say that your accent is so strong.
So strong.
That people understand you.
Yeah. So weird. I find it so weird.
Are you guys all watching Habibi? Have you been watching it? Have you finished it? Should we
turn off the... Oh, okay, cool. Yes, I forgot you can actually do
that. Okay. Joe said I watched Habibi already. Okay. Oh, so the whole thing is up. All right, then that's cool. Okay.
Yeah. We could do a couple of thingies at a time. They dub Ross in MAFS, but I can't but I can understand him. Do they dub him?
I didn't even know that there was dubbing for Ross, because I can understand him.
I can understand him too. Yes, Agatha is brilliant. It's really, really good. I've got one more episode to go. Ooh, 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 ooh.
So Habibi, the reunion is out, I think, today or tomorrow. Right.
Oh, serious? Oh, really? Oh, man, I want to be.
Oh, okay.
Danny said, I used captions for Love is Blind UK because I didn't understand Maria.
Really? You found Maria?
That's hilarious. Seriously.
Maria is so North London. I don't even notice. Like,
can you understand us, Danny? If you can
exactly. Have you got you captioning us as well?
Oh my god, have you guys watched all of Penguin? I'm on like episode 3, I think, because it's so dark. Like, I just need to take breaks. I like to watch uplifting things. So good.
Just other things. What else are you watching? Let me really do.
I was trying to think. I started watching some alien adoption things.
Is it on Netflix?
Yeah. Have you watched it?
No, it came up for me, and I've noted it. Like, this is a bit of me. I need to watch this.
Yeah. I think that's all I'm watching on Netflix at the moment. Nothing else.
Kellyanne is saying, I loved Love Island. Habibi, yes, please review it. I love how they don't sleep in the same apartment.
I'm also rewatching Scandal at the moment. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I love Scandal so much. Like, I forget how much I actually love it. Like, I
love it enough to go back over. It's so long.
It is long, but like every episode is just like when that music comes in.
I wonder if I couldn't.
Like, I'm on season 1, so I'm not even like, her dad hasn't even shown up yet. Like, I'm excited. Because he's like he's the best villain ever.
Reasonable Doubt. It's Reasonable Doubt.
Oh my god, Reasonable Doubt! No way!
What is Reasonable Doubt?
I was saying that I was watching on Disney Plus, which is all Jay-Z. Every episode is a Jay-Z lyric title kind of thing. And
yes, you told me. Yes.
It's so bad, but so good at the same time.
Yeah.
It's very cheesy. I've started watching season 2, but I'm not finished yet. Am I? No, I'm not finished yet. Okay. Yeah, Reasonable Doubt is. You
guys are recommending.
Some of the wigs are terrible. They're so bad. Like
Tyler Perry bad.
Yes. So bad. So freaking bad. Seriously. Japan.
Love is Blind Japan? Really?
I haven't seen that. So this is all over the world. Where is Love is Blind Nigeria, please?
Listen, when that comes along, it's going to... No, ain't that on the cards? Or was that...
Was it?
I swear I remember there being a... Oh, what was it? Now, maybe I'm thinking of a Love Island. There was something that was touted that we were going to get a Nigerian version next year.
We need to.
Love is Blind Nigeria would be flipping hilarious. That would be great.
So freaking good. Season 2 is most yes. A Reasonable Doubt. You should try it. Try
this. I'm gonna do Reasonable Doubt. I'm gonna do Penguin. You guys are giving good ones. I definitely need to watch Blink Twice. Any Yellowstone takers? I feel like I tried Yellowstone. I started it.
Where is it? I think that's
an Apple one.
Is it Apple?
It was on something that I was paying for, and then I stopped paying and like moved on, and was just, or maybe it was on Now.
Some Paramount.
Yeah, is Paramount programs on Now?
Yeah. No, it's not. Separate. Maybe Amazon Prime is on there too.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't want to be paying though. I don't want to pay to watch Yellowstone, I think.
No, these guys just need to start sending us like codes and stuff. And
I know, we need
do it. Like give us access to your
everything. We literally watch everything. I think, what was I watching on Prime? Let me see my Prime video list. Because I'm always watching something. Oh, Potomac, obviously. Oh, the Australian Office.
That's that good?
Yes.
Yeah,
they have a woman David Brent. It's ridiculous. And it's set just after COVID as well. It's really silly. It's really, really silly. Truth be told, what's that?
That one, make a note of that.
Yeah, what's that? I started watching. Well, actually, what is it? Have I not finished it? I was watching The Rings of Power. It's okay. Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Oh, I finished it though. It's in here. I haven't. It's thingy.
I saw a finish.
Yeah.
Okay. Love is Blind Sweden aired in. I think I actually started Sweden, but I couldn't get into it. I didn't like it.
Interesting. Okay, cool. All right.
Yes. Fabulous. Okay. To carry on editing. I'm going to carry on editing our episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you guys for joining us today. We really appreciate every single one of you. Hope you have a very safe and happy Halloween today as well. Special shout out to Monami, our new member, Angela too as well, Manti Owusu, Latonya Boylan, Saf, of course, Jimmy, Benjamin, for Grown Women Only, as well, for gifting 5 memberships. Who else gifted 5 memberships? Someone else did, right?
No, one set of 5.
Oh, that was yesterday.
Sorry.
Yeah. And Christian Jane for also giving us super chat for $2. Appreciate you, every single one of you. We're on that road to 200 again. So yeah, join the membership, guys. Yeah, have a good day, everybody. We'll be back with LABRISH on Monday.
Yeah.
I just remembered something. We're back on Monday. We should. No, we don't. I just wanted to, about the 8th, I wanted to get confirmation. I've realized we don't have confirmation yet, so need to get the confirmation. Obviously, our episode for Yarlies Could Never is coming out tomorrow. News and nonsense tomorrow as well.
Yes, news and nonsense tomorrow at 8, and there's a lot of news, so we're gonna have there's a lot of nonsense. Like the dock is heavy.
Seriously. Yeah. There's so much going on. And yeah, when my vlog comes out on Sunday, guys, watch it, please. Thank you. Love you all. Have a nice time, everybody. See you later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.